Are you running a business where you are the number one asset in the business? You're the brand. You are the intellectual property. You are the asset, the number one asset in the business for which your customers and clients come to you. If that's the type of business you are running, I want to speak to you about the number one blind spot that you may have right now that's holding you back from accelerating that business and creating the results that you know you are capable of creating for yourself. Hi there, I'm Farnoosh Brock. This is the Mindset Mastery channel, and today we're going to talk about the number one blind spot that holds back entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, whatever you want to call yourself, business owners who run the type of business where we are the intellectual property, where we offer a professional service to where we are getting paid for our intellect. In other words, we are not a coffee shop where we are providing drinks and coffee beans. We are not a drugstore where we're selling drugs and what have you. You are the intellectual property. Now, if you were to start a brick and mortar traditional business tomorrow, Business 101 rules tell you that you need to invest capital to start a business, to get a business going. Most businesses lose money, which means they invest the capital and they end up negative. They don't even make a profit. They don't even break even in some cases. That's the nature of running a business. Now, the capital that they invest in supplies, equipment, people, renting a place is not necessarily applicable to the type of business you and I run. I work from my home office or anywhere I'm traveling in the world. I mix my life and my work in such a way that I don't need to have a rental space. My equipment is minimal. However, the number one asset in my business is me, and the number one asset in your business is you. So, what is the capital you are investing in your business to get the returns that you are expecting? And let's talk about those returns. I see people who want to start businesses and make 6 figures a year, and they are thinking of investing $25 a month for their internet services, and that's it. That's not how it works. When you look at successful people who are running 6, 7, 8-figure businesses, and they are the brand, they are the voice, they are the professional service that you buy, they have invested tens and thousands of dollars in themselves to get to the place where they are. What does that investment look like? It looks like education. It looks like coaching, mentoring, business advising. It looks like a mastermind group, a conference, books, courses, programs. It looks like going to school and creating a self-crafted education for yourself. Because this intellectual property needs to stay current with the industry. It needs to grow, it needs to evolve, it needs to understand not only how to run a business, but also how to be the best in the art and the craft of your business, whatever that may be for you. And that's where the blind spot comes in. I can't tell you how many people I talk with, and they are driven and determined to run a 6-figure business, to leave their corporate jobs and create this business. And if you talk to them about possibly getting some help, some mentoring, some coaching, they don't even think about it. Oh no, that's expensive. That's very costly. And so that mindset says, I'm not worth it. I don't need it. I can figure it all out on my own. Thank you very much. Now, those 3 mindset shifts that I had, that's exactly how I used to think. In the first few years of running my business, which were also the hardest years, the longest hours, and I was the unhappiest. And my progress was the slowest. But I was determined to figure it all out on my own, to be a hero, because I didn't need any help. I didn't need to waste money. And I remember balking at $14.95 for some service that I needed to pay. Now today, having gladly come to some senses and gladder still to have invested tens and tens of thousands of dollars in coaching, mentoring, conferences, masterminds, education, program to grow myself every day. And still, I can tell you this. The growth and the acceleration that you experience in your business when you shift your mindset from this limited scarcity mindset of I need to figure it all out on my own, no you don't, to I am willing to get some help from experts who have been there and done it because I don't want to figure it out on my own, that shift is astronomical. And I can tell you another thing. If you have resistance to this, it's normal. If you can't quite bring yourself to invest in yourself, to invest in your growth, to admit that you want to learn from someone else and not figure it out on your own, that's normal. It's perfectly normal. It's normal for successful, driven people. In fact, it's more common for high performers. Why? Because we have this ego that says, I need to figure it out on my own. I can do it. I went to school. I got certified. I'm a smart person. And here is the thing. Of course you can figure it out on your own. Of course you don't need help. But are you willing to invest the hours, to take all the time, and to go through that struggle to figure it out on your own? Right? How long is it going to take you to figure out every aspect of your business in such a way that it all comes together to make you a professional business person and brings you to six figures and beyond? It's going to take you a long time if you've never run a business before. If you've never run a business before and you're not a savvy, experienced business person, then it's going to take you some time to shift, especially from an employee mindset to sitting at the seat of the founder and president of your own company and making smart decisions. And that's what it comes down to, making smart decisions. Because smart decisions apply and affect your entire spectrum. I made some of the best decisions in my business and in my life by choosing to invest in a business coach, in a voice coach, in a life coach, and I will continue to do so. Because the results that I get from someone, and the right coach is important, sharing their perspective, their 20 plus years of experience to say, learn how to sell, how to run an efficient process. That is invaluable to me. And I see that now. A year after I've wrapped one of my coaching sessions with my business coach, I am still using the lessons that I learned from her in my coaching, and it's helping me expand and grow as a coach. And I can't even put dollars on that. The value, the return on investment that I made in the financial sense was at least 3 times the ROI. So that was a no-brainer. The deeper benefits of working with an expert, with an advisor, with a mentor, with a coach, they keep paying off. And so the question is, what is it going to look like for you? What kind of journey do you want to embark on? Is it one where you have to figure everything out on your own, where you put pressure on yourself to do well, to figure it all out, to be able to handle everything, and to be able to make the profit and the revenue that you dream of doing? Or is it going to be a more joyful, more blissful and educational path where you say to yourself, I can never get my time and energy back, but I can always make more money. So I am willing to invest, because Business Rule 101 says you invest money, you invest capital in a business, and then see the profit and the returns. So we are violating the normal business rule if we just expect to build a 6-figure business with $300 or whatever other ridiculous amounts that I had in mind. And of course, I was completely out of my mind and it wasn't possible. So next time you are making a decision as to whether get some help to help you accelerate your goals, whether to hire an expert to come on board and show you the way, ask yourself, how long will it truly take me to figure things out on my own versus learning from this expert or this coach? And am I willing to slow down my process in exchange for saving a few $100s? And those are the real ways you can develop the skills to make smart decisions for yourself. So, this was the biggest mindset shift, and this is the biggest blind spot that I see on new entrepreneurs coming on and thinking about how they want to start a six-figure business and not understanding the basic 101 rule in business that says we need to put forth some capital and be vested in our businesses, and where we are the brand and the voice, we are the number one asset. The capital goes into us because the returns can be and shall be astronomical. And here is to your astronomical results. Make sure to subscribe to the Mindset Mastery channel if you were inspired after watching this video, and I will talk to you on the next video. Bye.